Good evening. It has been a day that defies comparison, although, frankly, many days lately seem to defy comparison. We learned that the president's personal attorney, Michael Cohen, is under criminal investigation, has been for months. What's more, according to the New York Times' Maggie Haberman, presidential advisors considered it a bigger threat to Mr. Trump than special counsel Mueller's probe. We learned that Cohen arranged another hush money payout, this one just last year, to a Playboy model who became pregnant during an affair with a big Republican donor. We also saw Michael Cohen's attorney, that's the president's lawyer's lawyer, in case you're keeping track, try to block the Justice Department from reading documents seized in raids on Cohen on Monday, documents involving the president. Then we learned that the president phoned his embattled lawyer today, even as his press secretary failed to answer the simplest question about whether Michael Cohen still is the president's lawyer. She says she didn't know.
Is the president still associated with Michael Cohen? Is he continue to consider Michael Cohen someone he holds in confidence?
I know that the president has worked with him as a personal attorney. Beyond that, I don't have anything else to add about the relationship.
So there's that tonight, and there's James Comey and his book, and all of it has left the president, and I quote, pissed, flailing, and upset. That's what a source close to the president told CNN's Gloria Borger. His anger, says her source, is, and I'm quoting here again, beyond what anyone can imagine. Another said he is currently in lash-out mode, which he did today at the fired FBI director and later at Andrew McCabe, the deputy director, who was also let go. James Comey is a proven leaker and liar, the president tweeted. Virtually everyone in Washington thought he should be fired for the terrible job he did until he was, in fact, fired. He leaked classified information for which he should be prosecuted. He lied to Congress under oath. The president goes on to say he is a weak and untruthful slimeball who was, as time has proven, a terrible director of the FBI. His handling of the crooked Hillary Clinton case and the events surrounding it will go down as one of the worst botched jobs of history. It was my great honor to fire James Comey. Then later, the president of the United States tweeted this about Andrew McCabe after CNN obtained the Justice Department Inspector General's report criticizing McCabe for a lack of candor concerning the Clinton Foundation investigation, which is a serious offense at the FBI. Here was the president's take, quote, DOJ just issued the McCabe report, which is a total disaster. He lied, lied, lied. McCabe was totally controlled by Comey. McCabe is Comey. No collusion. All made up by this den of thieves and lowlifes. Thieves and lowlifes. Now, keeping him honest, we don't know if he was talking about McCabe and Comey, who aren't even actually involved in the probe. Robert Mueller, of course, who is. Rod Rosenstein, who oversees it. His attorney general, who recused himself. Are they all thieves and lowlifes? We don't know. No answer on that yet today. We only know the White House denies that the contemptuous things the president says about the people he himself appointed do not reflect any contempt for the justice system itself.
So how would you characterize the president's attitude towards the rule of law and things that he says publicly about many of his top federal law enforcement officials?
The president has a great deal of respect for the rule of law, but the president does not have a lot of respect for people whose sole job is to carry out the law, and they leak classified information and they lie to the American public about it. Charlie?
It's his own attorney general, it's his own deputy attorney general, it's special counsel, it's the FBI, it's judges who make decisions that he doesn't like.
I'm sorry, I'm not. What was the question?
There's a whole list of the sort of federal law enforcement officials that he has undermined. It's not just people who have proven to leak information.
The president hasn't undermined them in any capacity just because he calls out things that he finds to be problematic or concerning. I think that he should do that.
The president has not undermined any of them just because he calls things out. So by that logic, back during the campaign, Mr. Trump was showing a great deal of respect when he said this.
Let me just tell you, I have had horrible rulings. I've been treated very unfairly by this judge. Now, this judge is of Mexican heritage. I'm building a wall, okay? I'm building a wall.
Does that sound to you like a great deal of respect? How about when he calls his own attorney general weak on Twitter or slams him down in public?
I am disappointed in the attorney general. He should not have recused himself almost immediately after he took office. And if he was going to recuse himself, he should have told me prior to taking office, and I would have quite simply picked somebody else.
So does that show a great deal of respect toward the rule of law? How about tweeting that the FBI's reputation is, quote, in tatters, worst in history? Is it respectful of the rule of law to pardon Scooter Libby like he did today and before him, Joe Arpaio, without following the normal Justice Department procedures for doing so? The president's words and actions speak to all of it. Respect for the rule of law or not, the day ends with so much we simply did not know about the case against Michael Cohen, so much of it coming out in connection with court proceedings in Lower Manhattan today.